Welcome back! Today we are playing Apollo 11 VR, I think. Someone suggested this, and we're going to give it a go. Now I don't know whether this is a sitting or standing experience, because I'm stupid and I forgot to check before starting the game. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Right, please get comfortable now and face forward. Boom! NASA insignia logo. Copyright NASA, trademarked. This experience is not endorsed by NASA in any way.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space, and none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
Okay, options. We'll put subtitles on just in case. No, they'll probably make it feel quite sickening. Home. Alright, to reset at any time, hold the Steam VR controller's menu button, press the gamepad start button, press the F1 key. Please feel free to take breaks. Your progress through the experience is automatically saved. I have a weird and strange feeling this is a sit down one. I've just decided I'm going to do this experience sitting down. I'm also going to turn up the volume somehow. No. Okay, are we ready, guys? Let's do the experience. Sit back and relax, interact, take control during docking, landing, and moonwalk sections. Interactive? Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Wearing earphones. I got earphones in. In 1957, Soviet-Russian launches Sputnik 1. The first man-made blah blah. In 1961, Russian Yuri Gagarin becomes the first man in space. For those 5 years, America was one step behind in the space race. In 1962, American President John F. Kennedy raises the stakes, blah, blah, blah. The following speech was delivered to the American people to support this endeavour. What is that noise? It's over here.
No man can fully grasp how far and how fast we have come. But condense, if you will, the 50,000 years
there we go. Now I'm seated.
of man's recorded history in a time span of but a half a century. Stated in these terms, we know very little about the first 40 years, except at the end of them, advanced man had learned to use the skins of animals to cover them. Then about 10 years ago, under this standard, man emerged from his caves to construct other kinds of shelter. Only 5 years ago, man learned to write and use a cart with wheels. Christianity began less than 2 years ago. The printing press came this year. And then less than 2 months ago, during this whole 50-year span of human history, the steam engine provided a new source of power. Newton explored the meaning of gravity. Last month, electric lights and telephones and automobiles and airplanes became available. Only last week did we develop penicillin and television and nuclear power. And now, if America's new spacecraft succeeds in reaching Venus, we will have literally reached the stars before midnight tonight. This is a breathtaking pace, and such a pace cannot help but create new ills as it dispels old. New ignorance, new problems, new dangers. Surely the opening vistas of space promise high costs and hardships, as well as high reward. So it is not surprising that some would have us stay where we are a little longer, to rest, to wait. But this city of Houston, this state of Texas, this country of the United States was not built by those who waited and rested and wished to look behind them.
Wow. This is Very odd.
For the eyes of the world now look into space, to the moon, and to the planets beyond. And we have vowed that we shall not see it governed by a hostile flag of conquest, but by a banner of freedom and peace. The exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not. And it is one of the great adventures of all time. Those who came before us made certain that this country rode the first waves of the Industrial Revolution, the first waves of modern invention, and the first wave of nuclear power. And this generation does not intend to founder in the backwash of the coming age of space. We mean to be a part of it. We mean to lead it. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind. And its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon.
Whoa.
We choose to go to the moon.
Whoa. What?
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that
Oh
goal
my
will
goodness.
serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are
Whoa.
willing to postpone, and one we intend to win on the other side.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Tranquility Base here.
Oh, I got shivers.
Tranquility, we copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.